Hi, welcome to Simple Cooking with Amra. Today I am making pork chops. I have 2 pieces of pork which I brined overnight with a cup of water, a tablespoon of salt, a half a tablespoon of rosemary. So, and then what I will do, I have here, heat up a skillet about for like 3 minutes now. So, and then I'm gonna add, I would say that's a half a tablespoon of olive oil, okay? And I will take this, try not to get the rosemary because otherwise it burn. So try not to get the rosemary on there. Just kind of put it off like that. Or you can take it off later when you get it in the pan. And then just let it drain just a little bit. And the pan should be hot by now. So you just put it in there like that. It will sizzle just like this. So just leave it there like that. And I have my heat on 4 mark. So, and then this one, let's use my finger to get it off. Easier that way. Because you don't want to put the rosemary in hot pans, otherwise it will burn. You know, so get as much off as possible, and you just leave it like that. You don't need to add any more salt or anything like that. But however, you can add pepper to this. I will add pepper to this in a minute. Let it cook for a little bit. Wash my fingertip out. So I let that go. And I will flip it in a few minutes, and then I will add pepper. So, and then in the meantime, in this wok that I have, I'm going to heat it up to 6 marks, and then I'm going to put half a tablespoon of olive oil in there, just like that. Because what I am doing in here, I'm making a sauteed vegetables to go with the pork. Then I have a half of white onion, a half a bell pepper, and then I will put a half a head of cabbage in here to saute. So if you have a bigger family, you can do a whole onion, a whole medium-sized onion, or a whole large onion and a whole bell pepper, and then a whole head of cabbage. But if you don't, if you don't want to use the cabbage or the onion, you don't have to. You can do it this way. So I'm going to let that sit there for a few minutes. And in here, now, this is salty enough for me with the salt brine that I have overnight. So I'm not going to add any more salt. I'm just going to add some pepper to it. And that's it. So this is the reason why I do it this way, the reason why I brine it, because it's very, very juicy, and I like it really, really juicy. That's the reason why I brined it. And you don't need, gravy or anything like that on here. So what I also have done is turn on my oven at 350 degrees. Because once this brown on one side and then brown on the other side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the oven for about maybe 5 more minutes to keep, it somehow makes the meat even more juicier and tender when you cut into it. And then you don't need like gravy or brown sauce or anything like that, because it's perfectly good like that. And then this is the half of head of cabbage. Oh, you know what? Forgot garlic. I forgot garlic. But it's not too late to add it, so I'm going to add it. A teaspoon of garlic onto there, just like that. So you just saute a little bit until it's wilted a little bit. And then I'm going to add one of my favorite seasoning, which is adobo. So just like that, about, I would say, a half a tablespoon of it. And then a little pinch of salt. Like I said before, I feel like a pinch of salt brings everything together. And then I will also add black pepper. I would say about a teaspoon of pepper. You like more, add more. You know, I mean, it's all depending on your flavor, really, what flavor you like, what your taste bud is. But like I said before, I'm not trying to eat anything so salty or anything like that. That's why I am doing it this way. And this is pretty much it. So I'm going to cook this for probably 10 minutes until it's wilted down, and then it should be good to go. And then let me flip my smells so good already. Flip my pork chop. So it's kind of brown a little bit, you know. So, and then you just cook it like that. And the reason why you have to put it in the oven, so that way it brings the temperature, the inside temperature, to cook even more. So I'll probably leave it on here for 2 or 3 minutes. Put it in the oven for 5 minutes. I know that you can eat pork almost like medium rare or something like that, but I'm not that person. Sorry. I'm scared to eat it medium rare. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. So I will put this in the oven for 5 minutes at 350 degrees, and this will be cooked in about maybe 5-6 more minutes, and that's it. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. See you next time. Bye.